Old Money explained, into the mind of Mrs. Astor, entered the beautiful Gilded Age, a time of richness and indulgence. Today, we begin on an adventure to discover the mysteries of one of the city's most intriguing individuals, Mrs. Astor. Did you know what's in her mind? Join us as we dig inside her psyche and discover the fascinating world she lives. Behind the glittering facade of New York's elite lies a shocking secret, a hidden power game orchestrated by Mrs. Astor herself. Discover the ruthless tactics and scandalous maneuvers that shaped the destiny of the city's wealthiest and most influential families. Context and background. To properly comprehend Mrs. Astor, we must first immerse ourselves in the Gilded Age, a period characterized by tremendous riches, extravagant expenditure, and the quest of social prestige. It was a period when the wealthy of New York reveled in excess, their lives veiled in luxury and power. The Gilded Age saw extraordinary economic prosperity, but it also saw massive social inequality. The Astors were among the favored few who possessed enormous money and exercised tremendous power. Introducing Mrs. Astor. Caroline Astor, lovingly known as Mrs. Astor, was the unquestioned queen of New York society. She set the bar for the elite to meet with her royal grace and keen taste. But who was this fearsome lady? Unveil the shocking truth behind Mrs. Astor's meticulously crafted image of sophistication and grace. Prepare for a revelation that will leave you questioning everything you thought you knew about the Gilded Age elite. Caroline Astor was born into a prominent family and married into even greater wealth. She possessed an innate sense of social hierarchy and an unparalleled understanding of the power of exclusivity. The 400 list. It was Mrs. Astor's legendary 400 list that became the epitome of exclusivity and social distinction. This coveted guest list comprised the creme de la creme of New York society, handpicked by Mrs. Astor herself. But what was the significance of this exclusive list? The 400 list represented the pinnacle of social acceptance in Gilded Age New York. To be invited to one of Mrs. Astor's extravagant parties meant you had achieved the highest level of status and recognition. The high society's secret societies. A hidden world of exclusive clubs and secret organizations exist behind the facade of New York's elite. Discover the secretive events, rituals, and power dynamics that defined Mrs. Astor's social circle. Be beyond the locked doors of the city's most elite clubs and organizations to see who is pulling the strings. Explore the hidden world of privilege and influence that Mrs. Astor was intimately immersed in, from clandestine meetings to enigmatic rituals. The world of Mrs. Astor. Consider this: the lavish ballroom of Mrs. Astor, complete with crystal chandeliers and gorgeous tapestries. The air is heavy with excitement as New York's elite, dressed to the nines, gather for a night of partying and social maneuvering. Mrs. Astor's parties were more than just social gatherings. They were strategic occasions at which fortunes were built, relationships were established, and reputations were cemented. The guest list was handpicked to guarantee a precise mix of riches, pedigree, and power, legacy, and impact. Mrs. Astor's impact stretched well beyond her lavish parties. Her immaculate taste and social influence helped to mold the very fabric of New York society, leaving an enduring imprint on future generations. Mrs. Astor's legacy can still be seen in the exclusive clubs and social circles that continue to define New York's upper crust. Her quest for exclusivity and refinement set the bar for the generations that followed, perpetuating the allure of old money and high society. As we say goodbye to Mrs. Astor and the enthralling world she lived, we get a better grasp of the Gilded Age and the tenacious lady who ruled supreme. Her impact may still be felt today, reminding us of a period when wealth, luxury, and exclusivity held unrivaled power. Mrs. Astor's biography is a fascinating window into a bygone period, revealing the complexity of social order, the quest of prestige, and the human longing for recognition and acceptance. Join us next time as we decipher more historical puzzles and go on new adventures through history's most compelling stories. Until then, farewell from the world of Mrs. Astor, where old money reigned and the pursuit of social distinction knew no bounds.